Turned Rising. I'm here with another one, and in this one, guys, I want to talk about more on this autopilot stuff, guys. Uh, this thing, guys, goes further. I was a little bit enthusiastic yesterday about this topic, but I didn't really feel like making a video, because sometimes, it's yeah, you just don't feel it, But anyway, I was thinking about this, and I told you also about the movie Get Out, where the main character, I keep forgetting his name, the dark skinned dude, where you see him walk up, and then all the folks downstairs stop talking, all the bots downstairs stop talking, and they look up to see what he's doing, Listen, guys, this same thing applies, guys, to us in real life. I'm gonna explain. When you examine the folks in your life, always pay attention to certain cues that you get. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's this guy I used to uh, hang out with, and I knew I knew him from my youth, and he is something weird, guys, that I cannot explain. Every time we went somewhere, he would like be on autopilot mode, with his phone in his hand, looking at the phone. But you know that like that really lifeless. What you see in video games, that a certain character doesn't activate so long you don't pass them by, And now I was sitting with him in the car, with it in the car, always head downwards toward his phone, not talking. And sometimes after a minute, uh, I'm talking about a millisecond, out of the upper corner of his eye, look at me and then look back at his phone. I believe at that specific point there's a takeover, and it's something that this quietness is not normal. There's something there. Just listen to what you're saying, to store it up, to send it to I don't know who. And always when we used to have a pit stop, um, he never wanted to go with me to the supermarket to get some fruit or whatever, something to eat, to munch. You can go, I'll come. And then as soon as I turned back, he would go into autopilot again. Guys, this is not natural. When you're with someone who exhibit these traits, I'm telling you, man, it's better to keep to cut ties, man. That's an informant. That's not normal behavior, guys. Especially what I told you, that ignoring you the whole time, and then in a split second, after a minute, looking out of the upper corner to you, and then going back out of it. There's an entity in there who took over there. Because remember, you don't see him. Remember the movie Fallen from Denzel, where that used to happen continuously. We're surrounded by things like that. I kid you not, man. This. I'm telling you, this reality, man, is something else. And I told you, the autopilot and the ghosting stuff is eventually what the Matrix does. You were right in saying, Be Junkie, what the Matrix does to, like, I won't say punish you, but it's like to cause friction between both. Because remember, those doing that to you are part of the Matrix, at least the majority. Because I think that if the other one was like you, they wouldn't be doing that, right? Because it's them there and they couldn't be hijacked, right? That's my philosophy. Could be wrong, but it's something not natural, guys. Check those things. When folks behave like that around you, there's something very terribly off. That autopilot stuff is not normal. But that alone, just that already shows you that they are not people, real people like you and me. Because it doesn't happen to me. I don't have that. I'm always active, whether you're here or not, whether I see you guys or not, whether NPC passes me. I'm always there because I'm in charge of my essence. Where NPC doesn't have that. They're literally controlled. They are softwares. And with entities mixed, it's not just one singular thing. It's a mix of things. AI goes through them, everything. Also, sometimes those weird things. Listen. You're a grown male robot. I'm a grown male human being. What the fuck are you texting me sometimes? And then I say, yes. What's up? Yeah, I just wanted to know how you're doing, how your day went. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Even a female bot, I could understand a little bit because the design of a woman eventually, even though it's a robot, is to be caring. I wouldn't be so surprised with that. But a male, man, you asking out the guy, I just wanted to know how your day went. You know, what the fuck type of shit is that? Well, what's the next step? You're gonna come to my house, tuck me in, and read me some sleeping songs? Like Don't Be a Menace? Or Menace Aside, I forgot which movie it was. Come on, man, stop it. But check that anytime you have folks around you that are constantly looking down on their phone, not interacting while sitting with you, they're monitoring you. They're they're waiting for you to say things that they can send back to the dark realm. I'm telling you, guys, it's not logical. Why come to my house then, or why I'm sitting with you in the car if you're never talking? Look, of course you can. If you let's say you're meeting up with someone for 2 hours, of course you cannot talk 2 hours straight because you will always you will also experience shortness of breath, and after a while, it's not normal also to always be obsessively talking. I get that. But I mean, this is the opposite. Also, not saying nothing at all the whole time, and then looking at me sneaky from your upper corner of your eye, and then looking back on your phone. That's not normal behavior. Sorry. So yeah, guys, I wanted to elaborate on this one. Anytime you have someone behaving like that around you, ditch them. And you're not a narcissist for doing that. God is not going to punish you. That stupid crap. Because God obviously doesn't care. He's chilling there upstairs. He's having sex with the best women, eating the best food, probably jacking off because he has a huge ego, and he just loves seeing you get tortured down here, man. So he's not gonna punish me for making this video. That being said, guys, be at peace.